Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. I am Samina Razak, your English teacher. I hope you all are fine and enjoying good health. Today we will study Unit 10 of your English book. Title of Unit 10 is Eid al-Fitr. First of all, I will read and translate the unit for you. Eid al-Fitr. Eid is the most important religious festival for Muslims. ईद मुसलमानों का एक बहुत अहम मजहबी त्यौहार है. Allah has blessed Muslims with two Eids in a year, Eid ul-Fitr and Eid ul-Adha. एक साल में अल्लाह ताला ने मुसलमानों को दो ईदों से नवाजा है, एक ईद उल फितर और दूसरी ईद उल अज़हा. ईद उल फितर कम्स आफ्टर द मंथ ऑफ रमजान. ईद उल फितर रमजान के महीने के बाद आती है. Every year it is celebrated on the first day of month of शवाल. हर साल ये शवाल की पहली तारीख को मनाई जाती है. It is a festival of joy and happiness. ये खुशी और मज़े का त्यौहार है. Celebrations continue for 3 days and people wish each other Eid Mubarak. इसका जश्न 3 दिन तक रहता है. लोग एक दूसरे को ईद की मुबारकबाद देते हैं. Last year on Eid ul-Fitr I woke up early in the morning. पिछले साल ईद उल फितर पर मैं सुबह सवेरे उठी. I was very excited to wear my new Eid dress. मैं अपना नया लिबास पहनने के लिए बहुत खुश थी. I took a bath and dressed up. मैं नहाई और कपड़े पहने. I said Eid prayer with my mom. मैंने अपनी अम्मी के साथ ईद की नमाज पढ़ी. We thanked Almighty Allah for granting us strength to fast during the month of Ramadan and then blessings us with the wonderful gift of Eid. हमने अल्लाह का शुक्र अदा किया कि उसने हमें रमज़ान में रोज़े रखने की हिम्मत दी और ईद जैसा प्यारा तोहफा दिया. My father, everyone at home was wearing new dresses. घर में हर एक नए कपड़े पहन रहा था. My father and brother went to masjid to say Eid prayer. मेरे भाई और अब्बू नमाज पढ़ने के लिए मस्जिद गए. My sister and I wore beautiful bangles. मेरी बहन और मैंने खूबसूरत चूड़ियां पहनी. Our house was filled with the aroma of sheer khorma and my mother had specially made for Eid. हमारा घर शीर खोरमे की खुशबू से महक रहा था जो कि मेरी अम्मी ने खास तौर पर ईद के लिए बनाया था. My father gave us ईदी. मेरे अब्बू ने हमें ईदी दी. He also distributed new clothes and things to the needy families to make them part of our celebrations. उन्होंने गरीब घरानों में नए कपड़े भी तकसीम किए ताकि वो भी हमारे जश्न का हिस्सा बन सकें. My friends and cousins were around for dinner. शाम को मेरी सारी सहेलियां और कज़न खाने के लिए जमा हुए. Before dinner, we all washed our hands with soap. खाने से पहले हमने साबुन से हाथ धोए. Giggles and chatter filled the house and the time just flew away. हंसी और कहकों से घर गूंज रहा था और वक्त तेजी से गुजर गया. I really enjoyed Eid day a lot with my family and friends. मैं वाकई ईद के दिन अपनी सहेलियों और घर वालों के साथ बहुत लुत्फ अंदोज हुई. It was a beautiful day indeed. ये एक बहुत ही खूबसूरत दिन था. Now students, I will tell you the meanings of difficult words. The first word is grant. The meaning is to give somebody what they ask for. The next is strength. Meaning is being physically strong. Third word is aroma. It means a pleasant smell. The fourth one is distribute. The meaning is to share something between a number of people. The last word is giggle. It means to laugh carelessly. Now the next exercise is phrasal verb. First, I shall tell you what is phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is a combination of a verb and preposition or a verb and an adverb. When used together, they usually give a different meaning from the original verb. For example, go on, have a look. Here are some most commonly used phrasal verbs that starts with go and have. Here is some phrasal verbs and their meanings. Go, go away, it means leave. Go on, continue, and go after means follow somebody. Now with have, first word is have a look. It means to look at something. The next word is have a shower. It means to take a bath. The last one is have a chat. It means that to take to someone in a friendly way. Now students, we will do the exercise of phrasal verbs. Read the given sentences and notice the use of phrasal verbs. The first sentence is the medicine should make the pain go away. In this sentence, go away is phrasal verb. The next sentence is the cat went after the ball. In this sentence, went after is phrasal verb. The next sentence is the investigators have no clues to go on. In this sentence, go on is phrasal verb. The next sentence is have a look at my new bicycle. Have a look is phrasal verb. The next sentence is let's have a chat. In this sentence, have a chat is phrasal verb. The last one is I am going to have a shower. In this sentence, have a shower is phrasal verb. Now students, we will do the exercise of answer these questions. The first question is in which month do we have fast? Its answer is we fast in the month of Ramadan. The second question is on which day do we celebrate Eid ul-Fitr? Answer is we celebrate Eid on the first day of the month of Shawwal. The next question is what message does Eid ul-Fitr give us? Its answer is Eid ul-Fitr is a thank to Allah who granted us strength to fast during the month of Ramadan. It is a day of celebration after having such a blessed month. The fourth question is, how do you celebrate your Eid? I celebrate Eid with my family. I dress up early in the morning, offer Eid prayer, and then come back home and collect Eid from all my family members. I go outside with my family and enjoy a lot. The last one is, should we help the poor to celebrate Eid? Why? Yes, we should look around Eid around in Eid day, and we should help them by sharing food and giving them some amount so they could also enjoy Eid. Next exercise is adverbs of time. All adverbs of things tell us when something happens. For example, tonight, yesterday, daily, tomorrow. Here are some sentences in which we notice the adverbs of time. The first sentence is, you should take bath daily. In this sentence, daily is adverb of time. The next sentence is, I will call you later. In this sentence, later is adverb of time. The third one is, I am going to Lahore tomorrow. In this sentence, tomorrow is adverbs of time. The next sentence is, she came to meet me yesterday. In this sentence, yesterday is adverbs of time. The last sentence is, we were having dinner now. In this sentence, now is adverbs of time. Dear students, the next exercise is noun pronoun agreement. Look carefully the given paragraph. Notice the use of nouns and pronouns. Last year on Eid ul Fitr, Alina woke up early in the morning. She was very excited to wear her new Eid dress. In this sentence, Eid ul Fitr and Alina, which are in red color, are nouns, and she and her are pronoun. Dress is also a noun. The next sentence is, she took a bath and dressed up. She said Eid prayer with her mom. In this sentence, she and her are pronoun and mom is noun. In the last sentence, they thanked Almighty Allah for granting them strength to fast during the month of Ramadan. In this sentence, they and them are pronoun and Allah and Ramadan are noun. Now students, the next exercise is full stop. Full stop is used here with abbreviations. An abbreviation is a shortened form of a word or phrase. We use a full stop with an abbreviation. Read the following words with their abbreviations. The first one is October. Its abbreviation is OCT with full stop. Now next is August. AUG with full stop is its abbreviation. Rupees, its abbreviation is RS full stop. The next one is doctor. DR with full stop is its abbreviation. Government, GOV with dot is its abbreviation. The next word is limited. LTD with full stop is its abbreviation. The last word is Sunday. SUN with full stop is its abbreviation. Now students, we will do the exercise of regular verbs. Regular verbs are those whose past and past participle forms are made by adding D or ED to their base form. Here is the past and past participle forms of verb. There are three columns. The first one is base, the next is past, and the third one is past participle. The first word is bless, its past is blessed, and its past participle is blessed by adding ed. The next word is celebrate, celebrated, celebrated by adding d. The third one is excite, its past is excited, its past participle is excited by adding d. The next word is distribute, its past is distributed, its past participle is distributed by adding d. The next word is grant, its past is granted, its past participle is granted by adding ed. The next word is thank, its past is thanked and its past participle is thanked by adding ed. The last word is here enjoy, its past is enjoyed and its past participle is enjoyed by adding ed. Students, the next exercise is simple present, past and future tense. The simple present tense shows habitual actions and facts. The simple past tense shows actions that were started and completed in the past. The simple future tense shows intentions and here are some sentences. We notice their tenses here. Write the correct tense for each sentences. Umar plays cricket. This is simple present tense. The next one is they ate salad last night. This is simple past tense. The next one is we go to masjid daily. This is simple present tense. The next one is I will go to Islamabad next month. This is simple future tense. The next one is my mother cooked tasty food. This is simple past tense. And the last exercise is my sister will invite a lot of guests. This is simple future tense. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Thank you.